A Newfoundland mother is searching for answers after her son died in custody. 35-year-old Seamus Flynn was an inmate at Her Majesty's Penitentiary, one that is well known, infamous even, for bad conditions. Ariana Kellen is outside that prison. She has details on this mother's quest. Ariana, welcome. Tell me about this young man's death and what his mother has learned about it there.
Well, thanks, Heather. Well, Seamus Flynn died in early December, and up until a couple of weeks ago, Cindy Flynn, his mother, knew very little about what had happened to her son. This is what she says the province's chief medical examiner told her about her son's death. Take a listen.
He told me that Seamus had a influenza virus that turned into a bacterial infection. He became septic. He was, every organ in his body shut down.
So, of course, this is news no mother wants to hear, but compounding Cindy Flynn's grief is the fact that Seamus Flynn was dealing with a very severe drug addiction in the years leading up to his death. And many of the crimes for which he was imprisoned here at HMP were fueled by that addiction. She says that she always feared a call like this would come, and it did.
Ariana, that he got as sick as his mother just recounted there. How did that situation happen? How was he allowed to go untreated while in that institution?
Well, Heather, that is the big question here, the question that the family wants to know. So, according to Cindy Flynn, Seamus Flynn was taken to hospital in the evening of December 1st, but he died shortly after midnight the next morning. So she has a lot of questions about how he was able to get that sick. She heard that he had died even en route to hospital, but she says no one from the Department of Justice and no one within the prison has ever called her to talk about what had happened that day or in the lead up to that day, or even offer condolences. So she says that the void of information has weighed very heavily on her. Take a listen.
Did he think of me at the last moments? Did he want his mom?
So, you know, a lot of the family, they also just want answers to some very basic questions. This is Seamus Flynn's younger cousin, Madison Osmond.
I want to know why he was that sick, how he got that sick, and why wasn't he treated when he was that sick? And if he was treated, why wasn't it adequate to make sure that he was still alive now?
Now, the Department of Justice and Public Safety is not commenting on the specifics of this case, but says that it takes the safety and well-being of inmates in its care very seriously. Now, meanwhile, the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary says it is investigating the sudden death of Seamus Flynn. Heather?
Ariana, a lot of emotion still and many questions remaining. Thank you so much for the reporting there in St. John's, Newfoundland. Ariana Kellen